Hi, my name is Michael. This is my brother John. This is him when he was 17 and joined the U.S. Army. He did a tour of duty for 4 years, serving honorably. He routinely engaged in extremely dangerous activities, including parachuting from aircraft. He served in some of the most remote areas in extreme climates, such as Alaska and Panama. He attended reconnaissance school where he jumped out of helicopters into water and was required to remain in wet clothing overnight. He served in the U.S. Rangers. He was honorably discharged in 1978. Due to service in the U.S. Army, he was left with frostbite in both his hands and his feet. The VA, Veterans Administration, have determined him to have 40% disability service-related. That didn't stop Johnny. He still carried on with life. He married. He had 2 children. He worked. He went to church. He continued living. In 2008, this all changed. He had a series of strokes that disabled him. As a result of this, as well as his stays at 4 care facilities, his quality of life is extremely poor. His mental and spiritual and intellectual capabilities are limited, are practically non-existent. He has no way to speak, no way to be understood without a great deal of difficulty. In 2008, John's series of strokes have left him virtually incapacitated, and therefore he needed a great deal of care. So care that we could not give him here at home. So he was placed within the care system. Since then, he's been in 4 care facilities. And each of these facilities was not giving John the things that he needed. And that's where our mother would step in. This is our mother, Eva. Mom, what would you say that your role in this whole process is?
John Muchmore is my son. I love him, and I just try to help out where I can. I go there to feed him and to shave him sometimes and to wash him and care for him and change his linens and change his pants and things like that, and take him clean clothes in, and then get him up in the wheelchair and push him around. And most of the time that's what I do. And I'm very happy to do it for him.
Okay, would you say that you're doing the job that the care facilities are supposed to be doing?
I have help from the care facilities when I ask for it. When I ask for somebody to help me, somebody comes in and helps me. And he has a lot of issues that are existing when I go there, like he's wet, or his bed's wet, or he needs cleaning up, or he needs feeding. Several times I noticed his food was over on the table and it was getting late. It was after lunchtime. And so I brought my own food in and I fed him. And so sometimes he wasn't being fed. And as far as I know, he lost enormous a lot of weight.
Would you say he lost about anywhere from 50 to 80 pounds?
I would say he lost at least, as much as I know I can clarify, he lost about 55 pounds, or maybe 60, but I know 55.
Okay. So you are saying that even though the care facilities do respond when you ask them to, they're not taking care of business on their own?
I'm not there, but when I go there, he seems to need a lot of care. And I cut his fingernails because his fingers are going into his hands, and I usually put a washcloth in his left hand so the fingernails don't go there. And I try to wash him up again. I try to do what I can when I'm there. But he lost so much weight, I took him to the emergency room in VA, and I think I was in March, because he was screaming a lot and he had a lot of issues. So when I got there, the doctor told me there was nothing they could do for John, because John had lost enormous a lot of weight. and that there was nothing we could do for him anymore, and that they gave him some Oxycontin for pain, and they sent him back to the nursing home.
In summary, that was our mother you just met, Eva. She feeds John. She washes and cleans him. She dresses him and washes his clothes. She brushes his teeth. She shaves him. And she gets him out of bed at least once for each visit that she is there, so he has some physical activity. And these are things that the nursing homes, the various care facilities should be doing. But an 81-year-old disabled woman is doing it instead. And they are only stepping up when she asks them to. These are things that they should do, period. As part of their job, what they get paid for, they only do it when she asks them to. This is my brother now. He's 57. Since being at the care at these 4 facilities, which I will not name, he has gone down 55, 60 pounds at the very least. My opinion is he's lost about 80 pounds. I can pick the man up out of bed. He used to be a U.S. Army Ranger, used to be buff. Now I can pick the man directly out of bed on my own without any help from anyone. Since being under their care, which also, one of the facilities is the current one he's at, Heartland Nursing Home, John's health has rapidly declined. All 4 care facilities stated to my mother that John is in the process of dying and that there's nothing further that they can do except make him comfortable. But I can see my brother wants to live. If he didn't want to live, he would have given up the ghost already after all the garbage that he's been through. In conclusion, this video is being made to get John some help and trying to get him into a better care facility where his needs are met. These needs are 3 meals a day. Even a prisoner in the prison, inmate in a prison, it gets 3 meals a day. These include 3 meals a day, proper physical therapy. If you're not going to do anything to try to strengthen his bones, at least get him out of bed so he's not lying in bed day and night. Proper medications and treatments at each of the care facilities he was at. All 4 of them keep on jumping around on medications. There is nothing consistent. They keep changing up his medications every time we turn around. Proper speech therapy. We cannot understand the man whatsoever at all. We know speech therapy can be made available, but they will not give John speech therapy. Checking his diaper so he's not lying in a bed of feces and urine day and or night. That is simple courtesy. If this is your job and you're getting paid to take care of patients, please check his diaper once a day. Our efforts of trying to get assistance from the VA, Veterans Administration, and from Social Security have petered out, have stalled, are dead-ended. Our attempts to get help from Congress and the local news agencies have also failed. So now we're turning to you for your help. Please, when you see this video, if you feel emotionally, spiritually inclined to do so, sign the petition to get Johnny the help that he needs. We need to get this message out to the public. I need to go ahead and put it to the people because the agencies I've been dealing with are not helping. They have all claimed that they have stalled out. So I'm coming to you to please get my brother John the care he needs by getting him out of Heartland Nursing Home and into a better facility, a better nursing home, a better care facility. Thank you.